What's up, guys? Thanks for joining another episode of Fantasy Football Wrap-Up. I'll be your host, Scott Plant, with Tyler Spooner.
How you guys doing?
All right, guys, we're going to go over your starts and sits for this week for Sundays and Mondays games. I think we did pretty well last week. We're not going to go every single one of them because we don't want to be here for 16 hours. But we do want to go over the starts and sits this week for specific people. And again, if you didn't get the last week's video, I'll put the link in the bottom. This is not for the obvious people, the Brady's.
Yeah, we always do this and we always say that.
Right.
You're not going to see Brady, Rodgers, Breeze. These guys aren't going to be on
at any position.
At either starts or sits. It's not worth it.
Right.
Just like Hunt, Bell, all these guys won't be on here.
Right.
So
these are more guys, if you're thinking about sitting someone because you're not quite sure, these are the people we're targeting. The flex players, maybe
2
a wide
to 3,
receiver
maybe a flex player in this. So.
Right. Or maybe you got 3 running backs and you don't know, you need to start 2, something like that.
Yeah.
These should help you. We were pretty good last week on hitting on these. So let's get right into it with the quarterbacks that we like this week to start. That these guys are going to be the studs of the week.
I was wrong about him at the beginning of the year. I've said it many times in these videos. Russell Wilson's a must start this week. The guy has been on freaking fire
back-to-back
these last 2 weeks.
Yeah,
he's been lighting teams up.
Yeah.
And I don't see it changing. I mean, Baldwin he wasn't even really effective, and neither really was Richardson last week. He still got like 40 points.
They just spread it. I mean, Lockett was okay. I mean, they're all pretty good, especially if you're in PPR. I mean, Richard had a couple of long balls. I think he got 11 in our week, in our league, and Lockett got like 15. I mean, he's just spreading the ball. They don't want to run the ball. Poor Carson got hurt last week.
And don't worry about that Rams defense. Everyone thinks, it's at LA. It's like they're going to sack him. He gets away from pressure. He's better on the run than he is in the pocket.
He is.
If you watch him, he'll have a clean pocket and he'll
run anyway. Yep. He'll run up and then run outside, throw on the run, buy them time.
And then that's how he gets hurt sometimes, but I think he lights them.
I think you roll him until he does get hurt. Until he shows you that he's taking a few steps back. Cause
I love him this week.
I'm
actually starting him in a league this week.
Yeah, I am too. Another guy that we don't really talk about a lot on these shows, except for the earlier pre-draft, is Dak Prescott.
I know.
He's got a good matchup this week against Green Bay. With his stats for Green Bay, might show them as a good defense, but that's a little bit overrated because they got Matt Ryan in the beginning that lit him up.
It's a rematch to that playoff game a few years ago too.
He's a good start this week. It is, and he lit them up then as well. So and he's at home. You know what I mean? Zeke should be able to run all over
It's at home. It's at Dallas. Dallas is winning this game. So sorry.
Yeah, it's in Dallas.
Dallas is going to beat you guys this week.
Yeah, and Zeke should run all over Green Bay. Howard did. He should too.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I see Prescott around close to not quite 300, maybe 275.
Right, couple
2 touchdowns. He throws a pick in this game, guys, but at least he was going to run one in probably too.
Yeah, I think he has a good week this week. I don't think he throws a pick, but we like him. We like him a lot this week. You got to start him. Start him. Another guy too. We told you guys to start this guy last week too, and my boy over here did.
Yeah.
And that's Carson Palmer of the Arizona Cardinals.
Big game again.
They got no running back.
It was tough watching 9 points for the whole game until the fourth quarter. He throws 2 TDs, so I wasn't complaining. But
I didn't get the game. I was watching on
NFL Red Zone.
He
threw 1 touchdown, not 2 TDs.
Yeah, I was watching on NFL Red Zone. At one point, he had 6 sacks, and I think he got like 4 on the one drive.
He
was pounding.
Yep.
But they throw every down because since they've lost,
they don't have Johnson. It's all throwing. They're going to hit Ellington out of the backfield. We talked about him earlier.
The running game they have, they use him as a receiver.
Yeah.
So they don't run the ball really heavily at all.
Yeah.
So he's a great start until we tell you differently. And it's at Philly, so don't worry about that. Philly's not been that great against the pass. So,
this guy is a guy that was started in our league last week, and I was shocked when I seen it, but Andy Dalton.
Yeah.
Andy Dalton against Buffalo at home. I love that matchup. AJ Green's getting 2 touchdowns this week, guys, so if you have him, start him, obviously.
He's going to have a big game this week.
He's going for 102 this week.
Yeah, and we mentioned, you pay attention to these guys too, because we know Breeze is on a bye week.
Yeah.
Bye weeks are here. Any one of these guys will keep you fantasy relevant and will not make you take a hit.
And guys, if you're looking for people to try to target AJ Green before he goes off even more.
Right.
Try to go get some of these guys on the down.
Right.
So that's just something I just wanted to throw in there for you guys. But we got Eli Manning as our final start.
Yep.
It gets to the nitty gritty when you're trying to find the 5th start of the week.
There's not many of them.
Aside of the obvious guys, but everyone's been lighting the Chargers up. They have a good pass rush, but they allow touchdowns.
They do. They allow big plays.
Odell's going to have a big game.
Odell's going to get 2 touchdowns this week. He's going to throw into him, and he loves throwing to the tight end Ingram. So I think, similar to Arizona, he throws a ton.
He does.
He's going to throw 35 to 45 a game.
I know. And just by default, he's probably going to hit 300 yards.
Right. Right, and I don't think that's a good enough team to stop him. Anything like Jacksonville or something like that.
I see him with 2 touchdowns and 2 picks this week, but I mean, he still gets over 300 from me. So he's still a start.
He's a solid, but he's probably our 5th quarterback. You know,
you're in dire straits if you're starting him.
I agree. I'll tell you a couple of guys you don't want to start.
Oh, I know which ones you're going.
All right, here's the duds of the week. All right, and that's so the first guy's not a dud. Right, but Marcus Mariota we think is a sit this week. If he even plays.
Because of his injury, I wouldn't play him.
If he even plays. He might not even play. They haven't been cleared yet. Even if he does, he is not the same if he can't run.
Everyone knows hammies.
They linger.
Alshon Jeffrey owners, remember what hamstrings are, because they linger.
So we're not a fan of him. Even if he plays, I think you sit him this week. And of course the next guy, we tell you this all the time. We told you that last week, we'll tell you this week, and every other road game he plays. This week he happens to be at home, but he's getting a ridiculous matchup in Jacksonville.
This is going to be tough.
And Big Ben is a guy you got to sit.
Yeah, Baby Ben's sitting this week for me.
Yeah, him and Brown don't seem to be on the same page. And,
if you have Big Ben, actually, Ricky, the kid that was on the video a while back, he actually picked Eli up and got like 30-something with him this week, and it was 33.
It was good.
And I would just roll Eli again if you had
I would too.
Roll Eli over. I mean, everyone can pick Eli up in their leagues.
Everybody playing Jacksonville is taking a beating, and Big Ben's going to be no different. And Ramsey's going to come around.
I'll give you guys a little bold prediction. Big Ben's going down with an injury in this game.
And that's not surprising me.
You know what I mean? They're sacking quarterbacks left and right.
They are.
And that offensive line isn't going to be able to protect him. I see Ben. I see him getting an ankle or something.
I agree. Ankle, knee, something like that. I think he might go down this week. So
yes, don't play him. So now we got Phillip Rivers. On the road in New York. New York's secondary is very underrated. They're big, physical. I love Keenan Allen.
Jenkins in there is a big dude. I don't think Keenan Allen has a good week.
That's what I was about to get to. Keenan Allen, I love him, but I don't think he finds the end zone. Maybe you get 5 for 60 from him.
Maybe
11 points. What's that really gonna do?
This guy shut Dez down. He shut a couple other guys down. They struggle. They have a good pass rush. I think Rivers gets 4 or 5 sacks. It's actually a good defense.
So I know this guy that we're about to talk about absolutely murdered the Patriots, but you guys, don't buy into it. Keep him on the damn free agents. Don't pick him up. Cam Newton is not worth a start.
Right.
He's on the road against Detroit, and Detroit's going to smoke Carolina this week.
Do not buy into that hype. They played the worst defense in the league. We let him be that good. We were atrocious.
Any of us watching this video or doing the video, we could all throw the balls to these receivers that were wide open. Devin Funchess, who's 6'4", like 270, is running by himself down the sidelines. He's so slow he can't even get to the end zone. But he's running behind the defense. How this happens is beyond me. They'll fix it in New England, but
Cam's biggest problem was the fact that he didn't know which open receiver to throw to.
Yeah, but if anyone watches the game, watch him. It looks like he's trying to throw a softball from center field.
He throws so hard and it comes out so slow. So don't get fooled.
He's getting picked twice this week.
Detroit's defense is better than you think it is, or unless you do know it.
And it's in Detroit.
And it's in Detroit. He goes right back to being Cam. I don't know how to play the football game anymore.
I agree with you 100%.
All right.
And the final one's tough for me because I really like this guy.
Me too.
Carson Wentz. You can't play him this week. His number one guy is getting Peterson. Tyrann Matthews is going to be on Ertz. I don't even think Ertz is a good play this week.
They have good pass rush. That defense plays much better on the road.
So. Oh, yeah.
I like Arizona to shut them down.
Oh, Arizona's shutting them down. Arizona's winning that game, too.
Yeah, I hope not, but for other reasons.
Yeah.
So those are our quarterbacks. Keep an eye on those. They should help you. Now let's get to the running backs.
Yeah, so for the first start of the week, this is one of the best starts. The guy's taken kind of the running back position by storm this year.
Yeah.
Carlos Hyde. He's usually hurt by now, so it's like an anomaly that he's still playing.
It's coming. I don't think it's this week, but it's coming.
But Carlos Hyde against Indy, how do you not start him?
Yeah.
He's going to have a couple touchdowns this week probably. I mean, he gets the volume of touches.
Yeah.
They're just handing the rock off, It's just like watching Devontae Freeman. He's just in a different uniform.
Yeah, and don't buy Indies like that. They got their run defense.
They don't have their run defense.
They haven't faced a good running back yet. That's a problem. And Hyde's going to run.
And the reason why Indy's run defense is so good, opposite of what the Patriots with that one big game.
Right.
Everyone just throws the shit out of Indianapolis.
Because they are the last defense against the pass.
Yes.
They're running good.
Don't fall for that. Start Hyde. Right. Start Duke Johnson.
Yes.
Forget about Crowell, who we'll get to in a minute.
Yeah.
Start Duke Johnson. He is now the number one there.
Yeah.
They're using him. He's going to get majority of the touches. That's what the coach said last week.
Playing well on the upswing, back-to-back monster weeks, and he has a great
Especially in
matchup.
PPR.
Especially
the guy
in PPR.
gets 6 targets every single week.
Yeah.
He's a machine.
Yep. He's a lot for us.
So start him.
Yep.
Start Powell now. He won the job, I think, personally. Yeah. I know we weren't really on him last week.
And I know that rookie I don't know that rookie's name for the Jets that had the big run.
Yeah, don't fall for it.
Don't fall for that. It's Bilal Powell that is going to be the maker of that. And he's got a great matchup.
Again, Cleveland.
It just...
You could be starting Duke Johnson and Powell and have nice little fun. That might be the most fun you have watching a Cleveland Jets game.
Especially if Forte doesn't play this week, he's going to be a great start.
I think Forte's done even if he comes back.
Yeah, but they still don't want to run the ball, but
maybe they're not going to with him.
We'll see. Another surprise guy that hopefully you picked up on your waiver wire this week is Latavius Murray.
Yeah, I like him this
back
week.
from the dead.
Yeah, he's getting a touchdown this week, guys.
I think so. He's playing the Bears. It's in Chicago, but that's okay. Chicago's only average against the run. They're not that great.
I don't think he's breaking the world on fire, but he's going to be a good play for these bye weeks.
He could be 70 yards and a touchdown. For the Raiders, he was pretty good. He had 12 touchdowns last year for the Raiders.
1,000 total yards, 33 catches, guys. Don't underestimate that for a running back, especially if Bradford plays. That's the big thing. If he plays, Jerick McKinnon, he might become the every down back because McKinnon's forte is catching the ball.
Yeah.
And if he can catch the ball and run, they're not even going to take him off the field.
Yeah.
I think you're easily getting 60 yards and a touchdown on him this week.
Out of Murray. Yeah, I like that.
So I like Murray this week.
Yeah.
And finally, let's go with Joe Mixon again.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
I think he finds the end zone. I know we were a little off, but the coach decided to pull the whole starters in that
he should have scored more than he did.
He should have scored more than that 10.5 he had.
He's got a good start against Buffalo, and it's in Cincinnati, so I like
I think he scores. That's what it comes down to.
I agree. All right, let's do some duds.
All right, so this is a guy that everyone that owns him, you drafted him way too high. You didn't watch these videos, so I'm not sorry.
We told you about it right from the beginning, and Jay Ajayi for the Dolphins.
Freaking pisses me off watching him as a football fan.
Nobody was on him more than you.
No, I can't stand it. Dude, it's 3 games that are bad, 1 good game.
Yep.
3 games that are bad, 1 good game. 6 games that are bad, 1 good game. It's like, how do you win with a guy like this?
His 1 good game is going to be great for you.
Yeah, and it wasn't even great this year. I think he had like 16 in a week, and then after that, it's like 5 and 7.
And how do
you even do that? He doesn't even have a bye week the rest of the year, and I would sell him for anything.
Yeah.
If you can go flip him for Bilal Powell and Duke Johnson, do that in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Because someone else will do that trade.
Yeah.
Go sell him off. Don't worry about losing that 140 yard game.
Now he's got Tennessee, who's a bad pass defense, but they're pretty solid against the run, so I don't think he has a good game.
Yeah,
I think they get
just
behind in that game.
Sell him away.
Yeah, that offense is atrocious.
Same thing with Lamar Miller.
Yep.
Don't start Lamar Miller this week. They just stopped Chris Thompson last week, who does everything for and Rob Kelly didn't do well. They're just gonna have a tough game.
KC's a tough defense, home or road against the running backs. Most teams really struggle with that.
Well, your boy from Tennessee,
DeMarco Murray, I think is a sit this week.
I agree with you.
I know Miami isn't a great defense, but that Tennessee situation going on. If Mariota ain't playing, it's a mess down there.
It's hard.
It's on the road. He's not really playing that well. We don't know what's going on with the split there.
One day they like Henry, one day they like Murray. Their coach can't make his mind up. It's like watching your girlfriend try to pick her shoes out.
Right. 1 minute it's Murray going to get the carries, and the other guy's only going to get 70-30, 60-40, and then it goes the opposite way. Who the hell knows with that team? It's all up in the air.
Until an injury happens to one of those 2 backs that keeps them out of games, then you can't start them.
Yeah, committee is the worst word you can get for a running back.
We said that last week, and we're going to keep saying that.
It's a killer for him. So
part of the committee that used to be in Cleveland, get rid of Crowell, drop his ass. Don't even trade him.
Right.
Don't insult other teams in your league with that trade
He's
offer.
nothing.
You just drop him.
Right.
Yeah. I actually, I'm not joking with you. I sent trade offers out for him and Derek Carr. I want to do that just so I can drop them, so no one else has them on their team, just so I can put them where they belong.
All right. Because guys, if you don't think Cleveland is going to do it after the year's end, this is a 2nd straight year where he's just done nothing.
Yeah.
He'll give you a game here or there. This year he's not even giving you
guys,
that.
don't overlook last year. He had a couple good weeks at the end that saved him.
Yeah. Well, he had a good like first 2 or 3.
Yeah. And then he had a couple at the end that were good. The middle, he was atrocious.
Yeah.
He's right back to that. Duke Johnson's the guy.
And this year it's not good at all.
No. He hasn't even had a good. I don't even think he's got 40 yards rushing in a game yet, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know what the yards are, but he hasn't. The Dukesters taking all that away, so I don't like him whatsoever. Another guy that had a good week last week in Wendell Smallwood, I'd probably stay away from this week. We did like him, and he scored a touchdown. It was pretty good.
Blount scoring the touchdown for them this week.
Yeah,
that's what it comes down to.
The reason he got that touchdown is because Blount tried and he couldn't get in, so they gave it to him on 3rd down, and he snuck it in there. But he's got a tough matchup against Arizona, so I'd probably stay away from Smallwood this week. So
what about some wide receivers to start?
So here's a guy that we kind of like. He's the second guy on the team, and Adam Thielen against
I
Chicago.
love Adam Thielen. Get a little Thailand, guys.
Absolutely. We think both Minnesotans are a good start this week, but you're not going to sit Diggs on any plan. If you are, you're stupid.
I said Diggs. I said Diggs. So.
Well, that was in a different league, and you were loaded. You were loaded. You had to sit him. Like he was the worst player on that team for you that you could start. He was the worst option.
Yeah, I guess.
So you kind of had to sit him. So that was different.
And to be honest with you guys, I just didn't check the lineup that week. That's why he was he probably would have been playing.
Thielen's a good start this week. That pass defense is only suspect. Even if Case Keenum's playing, we like Thielen a lot.
Yeah, your boy Pierre Garcon, that was a must start this week against Indianapolis.
Love him.
I don't know where the hell Vontae Davis has gone. I remember like 3 years ago for Indy, he was like a shutdown corner. People talked about him as like, oh, he's just with Talib up at the top of the league.
In Miami, he was good too, but
bye-bye. He's gone. Pierre Garcon's going for about 8 for 100 this week.
Yeah, because Garcon is a matchup guy. Tough defenses, you sit him. He's not that good, but against Indy, you're going to play.
And that's more so to his quarterback, not him. I think he's talented enough to beat these guys.
His quarterback's not good enough. The offensive line doesn't give him good protection and pass rushing. So
guys, it kills me to say this guy to start Devontae Parker.
Yeah.
I just hate him.
Yeah.
I don't know why. He's like a poor man's Alshon Jeffrey for me.
Yeah.
He doesn't get hurt, I guess, but it's just watching him loaf on the field. It's like you should be so good and you're not.
Yeah, he should be better. I keep trying to trade for him, thinking he's going to break out and go off. And
I keep trying to tell him not to trade for him.
Every week he's just, another average game, another 11 points in PPR, and that's not really a great score.
Hey guys, but if you do have him, sell him. Because you can get something for him. Like, you got people like him that are trying to go get him. Go take the Coens and somebody else for him.
I mean, if you can get Garcon for him, I would do that deal.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know what I mean? So another guy we like a lot, which is probably most of your starters anyway, but Fitzgerald for this week against Philly is a must start.
Oh yeah, he's going for about 6 for 100 or something this week, and he's getting a TD.
Yeah, he is. If you watch our other video, we said pick up Jerome Brown because it seems like he's throwing.
Well, they're both going to be good.
He's throwing to Jerome Brown, Fitzy, and Ellington, the running back. And that's
who are they playing? Last I checked, it was Philly. Yeah, they're playing Philly. Philly
sucks. They're going to have a good game. I mean, it's not going to be the highest scoring game in the history of football, but they're going to have a good game.
Yeah, and my most underrated guy, and most of you guys. You could probably get this guy for nothing.
Yeah.
You could probably trade Jamal Charles for this guy right now.
Probably.
Go get Sterling Shepard and start him this week.
Yeah.
He's getting a touchdown.
Another matchup guy too, but he's got a good week this week against the Chargers. The Chargers don't seem to be able to stop anybody. They're 0-4. Those teams are a mess. We like the Giants this week with a lot of guys. Shepard's no different. He's going to get rid of and probably get you a touchdown this week.
Hey guys, sorry I get more excited for the sits. I don't know. I just hate a lot of these players. So
we do.
So morally, it just makes me feel good about saying this.
Right.
Sit Martavis Bryant. Sit this guy. He's screwed everyone's fantasy team so far. You know, he's taken 2 years off of football because he's an idiot.
Right. He likes to smoke weed.
I have no problem with you guys who want to smoke weed. I don't do it personally, but if you do, whatever. But for me, with him, with that issue, it's like they tell you when your damn drug test is and you can't pass it.
Yeah, you can't.
If you're giving me a check for $5 million a year, I'm gonna make sure I don't even hang out with someone that smokes weed.
Seriously.
Because I'm gonna live in a bubble.
Right.
I'm gonna do
nothing in my house.
Exactly.
I'm not turning nothing on.
This guy is so stupid.
Yeah.
He's falling in the Josh Gordon category for me. And he has so much talent, he just doesn't utilize it.
He's going to be on sits lots. He was there last week and he did nothing, and he's going to be there this week.
And guys, and you know what? He's going to kill us some weeks when he catches that 60-yard touchdown, but it's not going to be this week.
No,
he's not doing that against Jacksonville.
No, thank you. Another guy that I hate just as much as Brian is Amari Cooper.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, nothing.
I'm not joking with you guys. If Carr is out for the year, he's droppable.
He is dropped. Guys, we just saw him go for James White.
Yeah, he did. And honestly, the guy who got James White might have won that deal.
He might have won that deal. Because he's got a tough matchup in. He's got to play KC. He's got to play Denver. Baltimore this week. Oh, God. He's dropping the ball like crazy. We don't know when Carr's coming back.
He played in Denver, right? They were in Denver last week?
They were in Denver and Illinois,
Yeah, so they're going to be at home, but Denver still murders them.
Yeah, every time they play KC twice. We don't know how long the back is. We hear 2 to 6. I don't.
Hey, I was watching the game and Romo was breaking down the injury because it's the same thing that happened to him with the compound
it's a similar looking play too.
Compound fracture, whatever it was.
Yeah.
He says that it's a 2 to 6 week injury, but he didn't feel his legs for 14 weeks.
Right.
So it took him the whole season to feel his legs again.
He's not going to be the same. Even if
he said he would be shocked if he's back in 6 weeks.
Yeah.
That was what he said.
Yeah.
So
and don't assume he'll just come back in and 7.
No, you're not having
Cooper's the train wreck.
Cooper drops too many balls for me. Yep. He irritates me. He's another Bama guy that just thinks he's better than everyone else. Yep. That's what I see when he's playing.
Yeah, I agree.
Stay in the same game. Michael Crabtree, don't start him. No. You can't start him anymore. not until his quarterback's back or he's healthy.
Right.
Because he's not healthy right now.
He's not. Yeah, and even if he plays this week, I don't think he has a very good game. So.
And this guy, I personally have him on my fantasy team. Unfortunately, because of bye weeks, he's in there.
Yeah.
But Marquise Lee, I don't know where the hell he was last week.
Tough game last
target.
week. Yeah.
One freaking target.
Yeah,
Come on,
game.
Bortles.
Tough game.
He had like 15 through 2 games. He gets 1.
He was good for back-to-back games, and last week he just didn't show up. But that's the life of a flex player.
It is.
Sometimes they're there, and sometimes they're not. He's got Pittsburgh this week. I know it's in Pittsburgh.
He's sliding in for AJ Green for me this.
Yeah.
Not AJ Green. Sorry, I forget who it was. He's sliding. I think it's Thomas or something.
Yeah.
He's sliding in for somebody for me this week.
But they're gonna play good ball control. They'll run that ball in Pittsburgh. The defense will keep them give them a lot of possessions. We think he'll be okay this week. Another guy. Let's get right back to the I hate these people again. And
this guy's former Bill. That's why I don't like him.
Right. Sammy Watkins is just someone that just he teases you.
Yeah.
He gives you that great game against Sanford, then comes back and throws up on himself.
That game against San Francisco, what kills me too. It was 2 big plays and 2 short touchdowns. That's what it was.
That's all it was.
It wasn't even. It was a flash in the pan.
That's all it was. I mean, it's a joke.
If it isn't Gurley, I don't know if I'd start any of them this week.
No.
Against Seattle.
I like Cooper in that team, but you can't start him against Seattle. They don't go to him enough. Watkins isn't reliable enough. Yeah. He's due to get hurt anyway, and he's facing Seattle. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the week. And then, like we talked about a few minutes ago, we think Crabtree's a sit as well.
Yeah. So let's get into the tight ends right now, real quickly. To start. Sorry, I get excited for sits. I told you guys that.
You have a little thing there. I don't know what that is.
I know.
You should talk to someone about that.
Yeah, probably. I'll see my therapist about it. So Kyle Rudolph, start him this week. I know most of you guys are where you drafted him, unless you're jacked at that position.
Right.
But Kyle Rudolph should get a touchdown this week.
Yeah, we like him against Chicago.
Charles Clay has been leading that team in targets right now.
Yep.
Start him. I know it's not a great matchup at Cincinnati.
He's quietly been a very solid tight end. Not the best in the league, but if you're a guy that don't care for tight ends like me, if they can get me 8 to 10 points a week in PPR, I'm pretty happy with that.
Oh, yeah.
And I think Clay's right in there fitting that.
Your guy's coming up right here at 3.
Yeah, I love Evan Ingram. We've
been preaching this guy's name. I drafted him actually.
Another good week.
He was Mr. Irrelevant in our league. I drafted him in the last round.
Yeah, I think you ended up dropping him. I picked him up, and he's my start. I did start Reed last week just to give him a chance.
Yeah, he believes in Ingram so much, guys. And if I was you, I would do the same thing. He's trading Jordan Reed to keep Ingram.
Yeah. Manning.
No one else out there would ever say to do that.
He gets 6 to 8 targets a week now.
I know.
It's crazy. He's catching 5 for 60.
Every week.
Every other week, every 2 or 3 weeks, he's going to throw you a touchdown.
Yeah, he's going to get 4 or 5 on the year. What's wrong with that?
I mean, he is a solid. I mean, you want to get. I know there's other guys out there that can, get. Jordan Reed could get you 25.
25, yeah.
He can also get you 5, like he did for me.
Hey, don't get me wrong. If Jordan Reed's playing, he does have a 3 touchdown day in him. Because Cousins does attack him.
He does. Yeah, absolutely.
He actually should have had one last game, but
he should have.
Cousins didn't see him.
Right. But we love him. I love him. I will preach him all year long.
Yeah. Got a couple sleeper ones here for you guys. You can claim off the waiver wire. We threw these in here just so you guys can get them.
Yeah.
Hunter Henry playing against the Giants. They let up a touchdown to every tight end they've played so far this year.
Yeah. He seemed like he got back on track last week with the touchdown.
Yeah. I think he has 3 catches, 38 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Yeah. That's what I see for him.
And Tyler Croft for
Cincy.
For Cincy against Buffalo this week.
As long as Eifert's out still, I mean, he's a star.
Yeah. And you'll start to see his name more and more. He's a nice little 5 for 50 guy as well. So if you like a solid guy, let's get to the good stuff.
So the guy that I've been preaching that you guys shouldn't even have owned, you guys should have listened to videos. I mean, it's your own fault if he's on your team. Martellus Bennett, get this guy off your team. Rodgers just doesn't throw the tight end enough. That's the only thing it is. And
his best game was last week, and it wasn't that good.
4 catches or something?
Yeah, it wasn't very good. So he had 9 points in our league.
Yeah, so 9 points is high. So I mean, and that's in PPR. So for me, he just doesn't get enough looks.
I agree.
Sit Jason Witten. This guy's been invisible since the first 2 games. Yeah. Ever since Dez has actually turned it on. Yeah. He gets open now. Beasley, he's throwing to Williams. Get rid of Witten. Yep. The kid that's rolling him in the flex should have traded him last week.
He should have traded me when I offered him Jimmy Graham and Rashad Matthews at Tennessee, and I got rejected for Jason Witten. Wow, good they didn't buy into that too early. Jack Doyle's another guy that we're not crazy about this week.
It's just the backup quarterback. That's what it does.
Yeah, it really is. Because San Fran's a good matchup, but I don't know.
Same thing with Jared Cook. Do not play this guy. Sit him because of the backup quarterback. And finally, the guy that was hyped, the most hyped tight end coming out after the Gronkowski era when tight ends actually became irrelevant. Eric Ebron.
He
This guy is the biggest disappointment.
Yeah, he's got a lot of hype and never follows through.
He's always injured. It almost seems like he fakes the injuries, to be honest with you.
He's not very tough.
He's horrible in the red zone.
He is.
And honestly, he's losing targets to the Marvin Jones and Golden Tate in the red zone.
Yeah.
You should not lose targets to a tight end if you're a tight end to Golden Tate in the red zone. Someone who's 5'10".
Yeah, I agree.
That's just a joke.
I agree. He's not catching a lot of balls. They're not really looking his way. No. We need to get off the Eric Ebron train and keep that train rolling and leave him at the station.
Hey guys, if you need a defensive spot start, pick Baltimore up and start them. They're going to shut down Oakland this week.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's a great job.
If you guys I wanted to throw that in. We didn't talk about any defense.
Yeah, we usually don't do defense very often, but they are a great one to start this week.
Backup quarterback, they're in trouble.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, keep an eye on that too going forward too. I don't know who the Raiders play the following week, but we'll get with that next week. Is give you an update on that.
Yep, definitely.
All right, guys, that's the starts and sits, studs and duds for this week.
Yep.
Hope it helped out. Any questions, problems, whatever, put it in the comment section below, and we'll get back to you.
All right, guys. As usual, drop Cam Newton. Have a good night.
Adios.